Hello, friends, and welcome to our streaming services. If you're with us on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to get notifications when we have new videos. If you're with us on Zoom, drop a hello in the chat. We would love to say hello back. And if you are brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go on and sign our guest book at oakcliffuu.org/guest. Today's sermon is Leading in Challenging Times with Daniel Polk, everybody's favorite punster. All right, announcements. Repairs are continuing at our church. They've been going on a while, and it is just looking so good paired with all the workday Wednesdays, right? Scott, show us our new ceiling. How about a before and after pic? Ooh, before, after. They should really help with acoustics, right? Yes. Awesome. All right. Not much to do this week. Go ahead and check your e-blast as you're supposed to do. If you're not signed up for the e-blast, go to oakcliffuu.org and there is a little section to sign up for our emails. It's a once a week email that has all your information, including a weekly president's message from Beth Free telling you about all the goings on at our church, including, what's that? Our resumed search for a new contract minister. That's right. That's in the e-blast this week, as well as news, events. There is a research study that wants our help. There's meeting times, links, updated COVID protocols, because you know those are changing all the time. And just everything you need, all your updates, everything you need is in the e-blast. So go and check that out, right? All right, it is Sunday, so after church we have talk back at 11:15. If you're here with us on Zoom, please stick around. It is always fun. You don't have to talk, but you always get something out of it. We also have Adult RE at 1 o'clock with Sarah Ricky. And if that's not enough, if you're missing your UUCOC family and just want to hang out with friends in a casual sort of environment, we have UUCOC Social Hour Friday nights at 9 o'clock. And if you read the e-blast, the president's message says that if you've been kind of interested in doing social hour, but maybe that's just not the right time for you, it's really not that difficult for us to pick a new time or a second time. So just get a hold of Beth. And I'm guessing that's at president@oakcliffuu.org, because all of these links are usually they make sense. I can't think of the word. So contact Beth and she will be happy to work something out. We know that we all miss each other and we'll do our best to see each other and hang out, right? All right, here we go. Member anniversaries. Yes. Okay, y'all. Ready? It's Paul Views Chile. Woo! I wish I had an air horn. How much would you love that? Anyway, happy anniversary, Paul. Can't imagine church without you. And for everybody else, and you, Paul, and everybody, have a happy Sunday.
Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Oak Cliff. Thank you for having the curiosity and the courage to join us. We welcome you, whoever you are, whatever spiritual tradition, gender, age, race, sexual orientation, or background you may bring to our community. We hope you will find here comfort, connection, challenge, respect, and above all, love.
May the light we now kindle inspire us to use our powers to heal and not to harm, to help and not to hinder, to bless and not to curse, to serve you, Spirit of love, compassion, and forgiveness.
Que esta luz que ahora encendemos nos inspire a usar nuestros dones y poderes para sanar y no para herir, para ayudar y no para impedir, para bendecir y no para maldecir, para servirte a ti, espíritu de amor, compasión y perdón.
Enter into the Quiet by J.E. Abernathy Jr. Let us seek the quiet and the calm. Let us lay aside our loud calling. Let us lay aside our struggle. Speak softly. Let us listen to the melodies that recall other proportions. Our moments tarry not with us. Let us then seek the dimension that endures beyond all nowness and here-ness, beyond all requirement and all particularity. Let us speak softly that we may hear. Let us enter into the quiet.
I said, Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. And Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. She said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. I said, Julian, do you not know about sorrow? And Julian, do you not know about pain? And I said, Julian, do you not know about hunger? And Julian, do you not know about shame? But she said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. I said, Julian, do you not know about loneliness? And Julian, do you not know about disease? And I said, Julian, do you not know about cruelty? I said, Julian, it's too much, it brought me to my knees. But she said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. She said, no one does not know about sorrow. And no one does not know about pain. She said, no one does not know about hunger. No one does not know about shame. And she said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. And she said, no one does not know about loneliness. And no one does not know about disease. And she said, no one does not know about cruelty. She said, I know, it's too much, it brought me to my knees, where I heard, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. I said, Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. And Julian, you are holy, you are holding my hand. She said, all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. And she said, baby girl, do you not know about tenderness? She said, baby girl, do you not know about friends? And she said, baby girl, do you not know about the spirit? She said, baby girl, do you not know it's only love that never ends? And so all will be well, all will be well, all manner of things will be well. And so all will be well, all will be well, all
Because we love one another, we honor each individual's spiritual journey. We celebrate life's abundance and service to each other, our community, and the world. We connect with each other in love, respect, and acceptance. Thus do we covenant together.
And now in Spanish. Porque nos amamos uno al otro, honoramos el viaje espiritual de cada individuo. Celebramos la abundancia de la vida en el servicio a entre sí, nuestra comunidad y el mundo. Ponemos en contacto a unos con otros en el amor, respeto y acepción, así que hacemos pacto.
In our community, we make time each week to share pieces of our lives with one another, our joys and sorrows. We do this because each person in this community has value. Each person's experience matters. We share our sorrow with one another today, knowing that sorrow comes into each person's life. Knowing that together, we offer comfort. At this time, we invite you to publicly post your sorrows and prayer requests to the Zoom chat or send them to our Facebook Messenger.
When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love. When I breathe in peace. When I breathe out love.
We also share our joys with one another, knowing that joy comes into all our lives, knowing that joy calls unto joy, knowing that together our voices can rise in a chorus of celebration. At this time, we invite you to publicly post your joys and prayer requests to the Zoom chat or send them to our Facebook Messenger.
Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the strength of compassion. Blow in the
Good morning. I'm glad to share a poem with you, one that those of us from the children of the 60s and 70s might know, by Max Ehrmann, called Desiderata. Go placidly among the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even to the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexatious to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain or bitter, for always there will be lesser and greater persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself. Especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is as perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with dark imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a gentle, wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether it is clear to you or not, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you can see him to be. Some of us might say, have other names for God, but that's okay. Whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusions of life, keep peace in your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a peaceful world, a beautiful world. Be cheerful. Strive to be happy.
Irma Bombeck, the columnist, yes, I'm that old, was talking with her colleague Art Buchwald. She was complaining of her back pain. He asked, will you get a column out of it? Well, so yeah, the pain's worth it. Making lemonade out of lemons, right? In a crisis a few years ago, the organization's crisis, in the middle, after when it had settled, I said, what had I gotten from the experience, from that ordeal? It didn't become a column, but a Toastmaster speech. And now a sermon. 3 lessons for leadership. Which I thought, in this past year or two of crisis, in turbulent times, the 2021 has been just as eventful as 2022. I thought this would be helpful. 3 lessons I had learned. 3 qualities of leaders. 1, they listen. They listen deeply and carefully. Sometimes the most important thing is to listen. 2, remember the mission. Why are we doing this? Why are we even here? 3, to be a non-anxious presence, the calm person in the room. This may be a new concept for many, but I'll explain more in a bit. The first lesson, listen. How many of you had a teacher or parents say you had 2 ears and 1 mouth? That means you do more listening than talking. A busy brain spitting out words is less likely to absorb knowledge. Learning is also a sign of respect. People who are heard feel respected and valued. You know, if you want your employees or your volunteers to quit, just stop listening. Deep listening can also help us learn actual issues, both the obvious issues and the hidden ones, instead of relying on preconceived ideas. What are the real problems? What are some possible solutions? And a business concept with two types of management. There's management by desk time, often the choice of introverts, of course. Lots of reading and writing, the emails, reports, etc. The introverts may be less drawn to management by walking around. It's what it sounds like. The executive spends time in the hallways of the hospital, store, restaurant, hotel, or factory, talking with employees and guests. What do they like? What do they not like about the place? This is a concept from Guru Tom Peters, but Sam Walton is maybe the best known practitioner. And of course, it won't work without listening, deep and real listening. Second, remember the mission. What are we doing here? Why do we have an organization in the first place? What are we supposed to be doing? We're united in our efforts. We have fewer squabbles, less wasted time because we're not having to work things out. When we have a mission we've all bought into, that people are moving in the same direction, this means we speak with a clear and strong voice. One of 4 pillars in Omni Growth, Omni, is incarnation, our presence in the community. A simple measure of that is the answer to, what do the neighbors say about us? So I'll ask, what do the neighbors, immediate and farther away, say about this congregation? Buying into the mission means being committed, which reminds me of a story. Those of you who know me know I have to tell one. Laura Holman told us years ago of a parishioner of hers back in Bloomington, Indiana. Back in the 80s, in the 50s, 40s and 50s, he had been the leader of his academic union, group of professors who were staring down McCarthyism and holding firm. She visited him in his last days in the hospital bed as he drifted in and out of consciousness. And he sat up at one point and said, clear as a bell, forward through the ages, in unbroken line, move the faithful spirits at the call divine. And he went back into his coma. Those were the last words anyone ever heard him say. Committed to the mission. The third lesson, the importance of being a non-anxious presence, may be a new concept for some here. The person or the people who remain calm under stress or in crisis, while others run around with their hair on fire. They don't bring their own issues to the party, and they don't join the crazy. This person maintains a peaceful presence when everybody around themselves could be losing it, running around like chickens with their heads cut off. They don't bring their own issues to the party, and they don't join the crazy. Whatever the crisis with the event, they are present in a way that reorients the emotional and spiritual atmosphere. They are often described as unflappable. You might be organizing your class reunion, wedding reception for a few hundred of your most intimate friends, a professional conference with your boss's boss's boss, a simple birthday party with a few friends, or an actual emergency where the building really is on fire. Perhaps your gala's caterer doesn't show up. I've seen that happen. They called her. Oh, that party's tomorrow night. The calm people were in charge. It was in an area of restaurants. They called up all the neighbors and said, send over a tray of whatever you've got you can spare. We had lots of food and we ate very well that night. There was another caterer who had the wrong date, but when she got the call, she quickly baked quiche for 400 in the truck on the way to the party. If you can be calm, cool, and collected, whether it's a mild or severe stress, you can be a tremendous asset to your organization, your company, and your family. This is a concept from Rabbi Edwin Freeman, who also developed self-differentiation. Freeman, who's a therapist, looked at Renaissance leaders who were self-differentiated. He saw 4 qualities. They're able to separate themselves from emotions swirling around them. They were able to stay rooted in their principles and their vision. They were willing to be open and vulnerable. And 4, they were calm and persistent, facing inertia, resistance, and or sabotage. Heaven hope we don't have that as leaders, but it does happen. In turbulent, uncharted times like we've had the recent past, we could use a few more people who are a non-anxious presence. Are you one of them? Here are a few ways to do that. First, 5 steps from a counselor, so this is in therapist language. Don't buy into the story. This helps perpetuate the storyteller's victimhood. Usually it's the storyteller. 2, be yourself. Trust your training. You know what you're doing. 3, don't make it personal. And if it does feel that, help undo that personal quality. You might ask, how would you react if you weren't in the story? If this wasn't personal? If it didn't affect you, what would you recommend? 4, downplay your own point of view. Help others to develop theirs and their perspectives. Remember, it's not about you. 5, ask questions, but don't provide the answers. Make others think. I've heard this line so many times from sales trainers and comedians. Bah, why do you always answer a question with a question? How else should I answer it? And maybe you're not the therapist type. 3 steps from a former FBI agent and hostage negotiator. How's that for perspective? Notice they're designed to empower the listener. 1, ask questions to elicit the no response. Because questions with yes answers is a sales technique that can feel manipulative. 2, comments like questions, or like, you seem, you sound. 3, active listening. Ask those questions. How should I solve this? What would be a good solution? What would work here? So whatever your post or your situation, whether you're head of the organization or a worker bee, I offer these 3 lessons because we always need more leaders, effective leaders, now more than ever. So listen some more, and listen to what's not being said. 2, remember the mission. Why are we here? 3, be a non-anxious presence. Be calm and be present. And remember the Meg Barnhouse song with words from Julian of Norwich. All will be well, and all will be well. All manner of things will be well. May it be so.
Love Love will guide us, peace has tried us, hope inside us will lead the way on the road from greed to giving. Love will guide us through the hard night. If you cannot sing like angels, if you cannot speak before thousands, you can give from deep within you. You can change the world with your love. Love will guide us, peace has tried us, hope inside us will lead the way on the road from greed to giving. Love will guide us through the hard night.
This house is for the ingathering of nature and human nature. It is a house of friendships, a haven in trouble, an open room for the encouragement of our struggle. It is a house of freedom, guarding the dignity and worth of every person. It offers a platform for the free voice, for declaring, both in times of security and danger, the full and undivided conflict of opinion. It is a house of truth-seeking, where scientists can encourage devotion to their quest, where mystics can abide in a community of searchers. It is a house of art, adorning its celebrations with melodies and handiworks. It is a house of prophecy, outrunning times past and times present in visions of growth and progress. This house is a cradle for our dreams, the workshop of our common endeavor. To make an offering or fulfill your pledge, please go to oakcliffuu.org/donate and follow the links.
Receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. De ti yo recibo, a ti te doy, así compartimos y vivimos hoy. Receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. De ti yo recibo, a ti te doy, así compartimos y vivimos hoy.
Gathered Community by Gordon B. McKeeman. The worship of the gathered community is now ended. Go in peace, go in joy, go in love to share in the ongoing worship of the community in dispersion. Carry with you what is precious to us all. Reverence for all life, beauty that displays itself in love, and deep abiding peace.
We extinguish its flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
Extinguimos esta llama, pero no la luz de la verdad, el calor de comunidad o el fuego de nuestro compromiso. Estos los llevaremos en el corazón hasta que estemos juntos otra vez.
We're gonna sit at the welcome table. We're gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days, hallelujah. We're gonna sit at the welcome table. Gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days. All kinds of people around that table. All kinds of people around that table one of these days, hallelujah. All kinds of people around that table. Gonna sit at the welcome table one of these days. No fancy style at the welcome table. Oh, no fancy style at the welcome table one of these days, hallelujah. No fancy style at the welcome table. Gonna sit at